Well, Molly, there always seems to be lately a try to. I got a new camera. It's like this little GoPro, tiny little camera thing. I hooked it up to my laptop and we recorded our story down at the library. And we came home. And guess what? I couldn't find the video at all on my SD card, on the laptop. Nothing. I have no idea where it went. Poof! It's just gone. It's just gone. I don't know where it went, but it's gone. I know, right? So now we have to do this story again. But you know what? That's okay. You know why? Why? Do you know why? Yeah, you know why? Should we tell them why? Should we tell them? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Because it's a good story. I like this story. It's pretty. So we're going to read our story a second time. And hopefully we won't screw it up this time. Yeah. So Molly has her new little purse. Isn't this pretty? One of our friends made it for her, and inside it's all lined. It's real pretty, and it has her emergency donut just in case, because Molly's favorite food is donuts. And so along with the purse came this adorable little donut. And so it's her emergency donut. So we're all set and ready to go for the story. Do you want to hold the donut? Yeah, you do? Okay, we'll let you hold the donut. All right, it's in your lap. There we go. All right, let's read it one more time. This is called Little Fairy Can't Sleep. It is by Daniela Drescher, whom I happen to really like her work. It is by Floris Books. And let's read. This is the inside cover. All right. One warm summer, I know it's not summer yet. Shh, we're just going to go with it. One warm summer's night, Faith, the little fairy, couldn't get to sleep. The crickets were chirping loudly, the fireflies were flickering brightly, and the full moon smiled down on Faith's bed of flowers. Do you like fireflies? I like fireflies. They're pretty cool. Ugly, if you actually look at them, but they're cool. It was impossible to sleep. There was rustling, crackling, and crunching all around. And magic was in the air. Oh, what was going on? The little fairy got up and flew off into the night. Where do you think she's going? Faith flew along until she met a little man who was filling sacks with sparkling dust. Do we know who he is? What are you doing? She asked. I'm the Sandman, he replied. My magic dust helps children fall asleep and have wonderful dreams. Tonight, I need twice as much as usual because none of the children can get to sleep. Isn't her artwork beautiful? Faith flew off until she met a fox and her young cubs. What are you doing? Whispered Faith. There's something in the air tonight, said the fox. My cubs just won't go to sleep. Faith flew further until she met an owl. "Can't you sleep either?" she asked. "I never sleep at night," said the owl. "I like the night because it's cool and peaceful. And I can usually sit quietly by myself." "This owl isn't very friendly," thought the little fairy, and she flew away. Faith saw a glimmer of light coming from the roots of a tree. It was an elf's house. Inside, Faith heard the elf father say, "Well, all right, just one more song, but then you have to go to sleep." The little fairy listened to the song and then flew away. Why can't anyone get to sleep tonight, she wondered. I love the fairy house. And there she is listening. Faith stopped to rest on a flower stem, and a moth fairy prince came to say hello. "Good evening," he said. "What are you doing up so late? Shouldn't you be asleep?" "Oh," sighed the little fairy, "if only I could, but there's magic in the air, and I just can't sleep." The prince took Faith's hand, and they flew to a bright clearing in the forest, full of the beautiful sound of fairy music, a midsummer night's party. Faith fluttered her wings in excitement. So that's what's going on tonight. She danced and danced with her new friends until she was too tired even to fly home. The prince gently carried Faith home and laid her down in her soft bed. "Good night, little fairy," he whispered. "Sleep well and sweet dreams." As Faith slept peacefully, she dreamed of the Sandman and his magic dust, of a mother fox, a grumpy owl, and a singing elf, a magical party, and a handsome moth fairy prince who carried her through the moonlight. And that is the end of our story. And that's a little list of the other books that are written by Daniela Drescher. I hope you liked our story. See, it was a bonus. I got to read it twice because I like that story. Don't you love that story? Yeah. See, this week, at the very end of the week, on Saturday, is the spring equinox, which is also a magical time when things start to sprout and start to wake up. Some of the earth has already done that. I see that I have little itsy bitsy little flowers in front of my house, and they're real pretty. And so we have spring coming right here. And so on spring, I think it's that the sun, the day and the night are equal. Yeah, the day and the night are equal. That's how that works. And so that's exciting. So our house, because we celebrate things a little bit differently, our house we get gifts on the spring equinox instead of Easter because we celebrate nature. That's what we do in our house. So, Molly, I wonder what you're going to get for the spring equinox. Yeah, right? Okay. We will see you all very soon. Bye.